everybody, my name's Erica and welcome to my channel Ginger Books, or welcome back if you're a continuing watcher or subscriber. So today I am bringing you instead a book tag, fun book tag again, because if you can't tell, I have a little bit of a cold. What I really wanted to do was do a review of a book that I have just recently read. If you have not checked out the vlog for that, please go check out the vlog that was posted on Monday of A Court of Silver Flames, so you can see my pretty much reading reaction of that. But with me kind of not feeling too well, I figured I would just do something fun and it'll give me time to think more on what I want to say for A Court of Silver Flames. Excuse me. So today I'm bringing you what is called the Beauty and the Beast Book Tag Challenge. It is by The Cozy Pages, which is, once I find the person who started this blog, The Cozy Pages, I will put down below. Everything down will be linked down in the description box if you would like to do this challenge. So there's only like 7 questions, so it's an easy challenge, easy peasy, but let's get started. And I do apologize, I may cough throughout this whole thing. I do have water right next to me. So the first question is, a tale as old as time, a popular theme, trope, or setting you will never get bored of reading. A lot of my books that I do read center around like a hate to love type thing, or it has love in it. So I really love that popular trope of hate to love. I hate instant love. There's no such thing as instant love. I just hate it how they do that in books, and it's never really well done. So I love hate to love tropes. But I'm also starting to kind of like redemption tropes too. Belle. Question 2. A book you bought for its beautiful cover that's just as beautiful on the inside. I was not into like fae fantasy or fairy fantasy books until I could not get this book cover out of my head. And a lot of people were talking about how well Sarah J. Maas writes and her plots and her characters. So I was just like, okay, I will give it a chance. But this cover is what caught my eye from the get-go, even though I was like really against it because I thought I wouldn't like it. Gaston. Question 3. A book everyone loves that you don't. I think I've made this apparent enough so many times, even though I'm willing to give it a second chance. LeFou. A loyal sidekick you can't help but love more than their counterpart. I have to say, after reading this book, A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas, even though technically Nesta, sorry, I keep pronouncing that wrong, and somebody did point that out. I do apologize. It's Nesta. She technically is a side character in A Court of Thorns and Roses series, and she's a main character in this one, but I thought her and Cassian were done very well in this book, and they have now become my favorite, like, sidekicks to the original series. Also, I guess, even if you want to consider the sidekicks in this one, I also love the friends that Nesta met, which was Gwen, and I'm going to probably pronounce the name wrong, and Mirren? Love those two as well, so I guess they're considered sidekicks. Question 5. Mrs. Potts, Chiplumiere, and Cogsworth, a book that helped you through a difficult time or taught you something valuable. So a lot of people who have been watching and been subscribed to my channel know that I was trying to do a childhood like reading vlogs of reading my childhood favorites, and I had 2 series growing up that I really, really loved. One being the Ramona Quimby series, but this series that I also read kind of taught me a lot and kind of awoken like the history nerd in me, and that is the Laura Ingalls Wilder series. All of these books had a very impactful and profound time in my childhood. I am holding up the second book technically, or actually I think it's the third book, but the whole series had an impact on me. It pretty much taught me that it's okay to be different. It's okay to, you know, have challenges in life and to kind of be down in the dumps, but it's how you pick yourself up, bring yourself up out of it. So, and she taught me pretty much perseverance, and, you know, I felt, and it was like the first character I could connect to as me, because Laura was a very strong, she always said she was the naughty sister, but she was a very strong-headed child, and so was I. I was very bullheaded and stubborn, as well as she was, so it's a little hard to explain, so I'm sorry if that confused everybody. Question 6. Something there. A book or series you weren't into at first but picked up towards the end. A lot of my friends told me that I needed to read this book or this series. Technically I have 2 series, for example. One, my mom thought if I love Twilight, I should read House of Night. But my friends thought I would also love this series, which is the Stalking Jack the Ripper series. I'm sorry I'm holding up the second book because I don't know where I put the first book. Pretty sure it's somewhere in the house because I was rereading it. I didn't think I was going to love it. And obviously you saw in 2019, it was like my top favorite series of all time. So, yeah, for that year. Last question, be our guest. A fictional character you love to have over for dinner. This is really hard. I don't know, actually. And this is really hard for me because I have a lot of characters I would love to sit down. Right now, I think just because I'm researching a lot about her is I would love to have Laura Ingalls Wilder over. Now, of course, she is a real person, so it's not really a fictional character. So I guess the fictional character I would love to have over, I would have to say Tessa Gray from the Infernal Devices series. I think she would be really fun to talk about. I think it would be really fun to talk to because she's from the Victorian era, and I would love to talk to her about the Victorian era and like kind of where she came from. And yeah, the history nerd in me would obviously pick a historic fictional character. So thank you so much for watching this video. I do apologize that I do kind of look like I have a cold and for bearing with me here, but I wanted to get something out there and something kind of was fun and light to do. So if you would like to do this book tag as well, I'll tag you all in it and everything down below that you need to know where you can get the questions and who created this book tag is down below in the description. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please stick around for more. Hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so you are notified. I believe we are going to stick with Wednesdays and Saturdays as upload times for right now. It could change, but we'll see. Thank you again so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Bye!